my channel. I'm really excited today. I have compiled so many small videos within the last year and a half since we've bought this house, from where it started when we bought it to what we've done with it, and then how we transformed it into our family home. Stay tuned. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I know I'm a new channel. I'm still finding it really hard to juggle between I have two small children and filming between times that they're napping, like right now. So the more subscribers I get, it really does motivate me to keep on top of it and try and give you more and more videos. Thanks for all the love and support, and let's get into this video.
Whoa! Okay, did everyone just get scared? Yes, this was the before. This was our second viewing of the home. Now, at this point, the previous owner was in the midst of packing, so if you can actually imagine our first viewing of the house, it was a lot worse than this, and we had to keep running in and out of the house because the smell was absolutely terrifying. But my husband and I shared the same reaction. We thought the house had excellent bones, we saw potential, we fell in love with the property and just said, yes, this is going to be our family home. So as you can see, we cleared out a lot that was left behind in the house. And when I say we, I really mean my husband and his father. They worked so incredibly hard, gutting out the entire house, getting rid of that smell from the carpets and the floors. We had to paint the floors. Again, I had actually a 2-week-old baby home from the hospital, so I was kind of useless. I feel bad about it, but at the same time, not really. We kept the original trim, painted it. We did do new baseboard trim. We obviously painted it. We did hire out someone to paint. Again, because I had a newborn baby, otherwise I would probably like to have tackled that task myself, but it was just not possible. And my husband was already doing absolutely everything else. Oh my goodness. So here is my little baby. This was months ago. We lived in our living room and dining room like this for probably 6 to 8 months, kind of recuperating in the whole money situation and not wanting to buy furniture right away. This was our old kitchen table that we brought from our old house. As you can see, our dining room wasn't as big, so it didn't really fill out the area, but it was fine for the time being, obviously. And as you can see here, I'm gonna stop it and show you our 4 main projects in our living room and dining room area. Before I started the main projects, I wanted to get a feel for the room, so the very first thing I did was try and map out where I wanted everything. Obviously, I found this steal of a deal of a carpet at HomeSense, so I scooped it up. That was kind of where I started, worked my way from the bottom up. From there, again at HomeSense, I found those 4 matching dining room chairs. They were priced perfectly. My husband brought the table in for its last measurement. Next, I found this amazing Kijiji deal coffee table for, I think it was less than $35. It wasn't the ideal color, but I knew I wanted to do a little DIY project, save some money, and paint it white. Alright, so the first project I tackled was painting the electric fireplace. This fireplace I bought years ago at a liquidation store. It had a small chip on the right corner that they kind of did some patchwork over. You can kind of see it, I think, in the next camera shot. So it was super cheap, and I didn't really mind painting over it because of that fact. Also, I found the undertone in this to be a little bit more cherry wood and didn't quite match our floor, in my opinion. Our floor has a bit of a yellow undertone, and in my eye, I thought it clashed. As you can see, I used a combination of a roller and a brush to get into all the little crevices, and I probably did about 3 coats over the course of 3 days. Here, I should mention my husband's brilliant idea. We had extra baseboard, so he just went ahead and attached it to the bottom of the fireplace, creating a seamless look between the walls. Project number 2, the Kijiji coffee table. Now here you're gonna see I start painting it by hand with a rag, and I just kind of really didn't like the finish. It wasn't very opaque. I thought it was gonna be like a nice wash of color, but I just ended up being too tedious and time consuming, and I wasn't about it, so I ended up busting out a spray can and just went to town spray painting it. I forgot to mention, when we got the coffee table home, I noticed almost immediately how tall it was in comparison to the rest of the furniture. So my husband suggested that we cut the legs off and take the bracket off. He also sanded the bottom so it was nice and smooth and wouldn't snag on the carpet. We finished this project with a third and final coat of spray paint. On to the final DIY project. Spray painting this large IKEA mirror. What I did was just put some painter's tape along the mirror edges and then put some Bristol board in the middle so that it wouldn't go onto the mirror. Took it outside and gave it a good 3 to 4 coats of spray paint, and it was done. I added a few cute plants and swapped out my clock for my grandfather's clock, and that's really it. I think that completes our living room and dining room tour. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.